This is the weekend. The markets are closed. I just want to talk about what happened on Friday. Once again, Friday we had our Friday fun day. We had the regular serious trading, but we also once again had a trading competition between Cosmik ZTP and RK System Platinum version 4. So the recording of that is in the second half of this video. I urge you not to fast forward because there was a very important point I want to make. So first of all, the good part, the amazing part actually, is that in less than an hour, taking every trade that was generated by Cosmik with the help of automation, I used markers to generate the actual trades because things were moving way too fast. In less than an hour, it generated profits of over $1,400 trading one contract. So that's the amazing part. The not so amazing part, but maybe the expected part, is that because I allowed it to keep on trading, by the end of the second hour, it was only up $60. It drew down $1,400 from the account high. Now, yes, this was the same account, but still, it's a significant drawdown. So, how can we avoid something like that? I'll start by saying that trading on my own, let's say scalping on my own, I would not be able to generate $1,400 in profits in less than an hour trading one contract. I would not be able to do that on my own. But what also is true, that if I used a tool like Cosmik ZTP as part of my trading plan, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. If I use Cosmik as part of my trading plan, I also would not draw down $1,400 trading one contract. So here is the point I want to make. All these indicators, and Cosmik is definitely one of the better ones, are tools that we should use as part of our trading plan. They are not here to replace us. They are here to help us trade. I have a trading plan every day that I share in Discord and in Zoom for both the Nasdaq and the S&P. This trading plan includes stronger and weaker positions of the market based on where prices in relation to certain levels. Again, I share all this in Discord and in Zoom. I always look to buy strength and to sell weakness, meaning that if the market is in a stronger position, I look to take only long trades and I completely avoid short trades. If a market is in a weaker position, meaning prices below certain levels, I look to take only short trades and completely avoid long trades. Again, buying strength, selling weakness. I discriminate in direction. I do not take every signal that appears. I take only long signals if the market is strong. I take only short signals if the market is weak. Another rule that I have with these types of indicators is that I only take the first signal in a given direction. I do not just keep taking short trades as the market declines. I take the first one and then just wait. So I want to just go over some first trades and to show you what I'm talking about. So on Friday, when the Nasdaq was above 920, I told the group that above 920 area, which means 916, 915, even 912. This is all a 920 area. This is the Nasdaq, and you got to be. It can be to the tick. You got to be flexible. So anything above the 920 area, I am looking long. Anything below, like let's say 910, 905. Now I can start looking for short trades. Now, when the market opened up, it was above 920, so I would not take this short trade. Obviously, I enabled the system to just take every trade, and Cosmik, indeed, with the help of markers, took a short trade, and this was a winning trade. This was another short trade that ended up being a winning trade. Now, at this point here, and I'm not sure why there was no trade over here, but right there, excuse me, right there was a short trade that actually would now qualify for me as a legitimate short trade because the market is below 920. I did not take it because it is not the first trade in a direction. So far, I missed on a whole bunch of profits. I am completely at peace and okay with that. I have a plan, and it is my plan that in the long run will avoid large drawdowns. Remember, there is no way to eliminate losses. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying my approach eliminates losses, but it reduces the likelihood of a very sharp drawdown. So all of this I'm not participating in, and Cosmik is just having a blast. Winner after winner after winner. Now there is a long trade that I would not participate in again, because now price is below the 920 area, and I would not participate in this long, but Cosmik once again takes a winner. It takes another one, which ends up being a losing trade, right? So kind of goes back to the point of first signal is better than the subsequent signals. Here it takes a losing trade. Now here I can finally take a long because price is at the 920 area. I am bullish, and this does qualify with my plan. It is the first signal in the direction. It's above 920. All is good. This is, for me, is a good long trade. This is the first trade that I would take, even though Cosmik took a whole bunch which were profitable. I stood on the sidelines and I was okay with that. So I would take this long. I would not take this one because this is the second signal in the same direction, and this ends up being a losing trade. Okay, so again, no, I did not make as much on my own as Cosmik did, but my profit curve, my equity curve is not very spiky. It is a continuous trend up. So I would take a short somewhere here, but there were no short signals, and I'm actually not sure what this is here, but I don't even remember this taking place. There were no short signals here, and I would take a short signal if there was a qualified one, but I don't see one here. I would not take a long. So you see, Cosmik took a long. I would not take a long. We're below 920. I am now not interested in long trades. Cosmik takes a long, and it's a losing trade. This is a short I would participate in. Again, price is below the 920 area, and it's the first short signal. This is the one I would take, and it obviously is a winning trade. I would not take the second short. That's my plan, right? I'm not taking subsequent signals. Cosmik does, and it's a losing trade. Again, I would participate in the first short signal here. This is a reset. Even though there is no long signal here, the indicator goes bullish. This is a reset, and now again, this is the first short signal in a direction. I would have taken it. Cosmik took it, and it was a winning trade. Again, I would stand aside here. I would not keep taking subsequent trades. Cosmik does, and it has a whole bunch of winners. A whole bunch of winners. A whole bunch of winners. So a long trade I would not participate in, and ends up being a losing trade. Again, why not? Because the market now is in a weaker position. I am only looking for short setups. This one I would take for sure. For sure. First signal, here is a short and a winning trade. How many losing trades did I have? None. None. because according to my plan and the idea of taking only the first signal, every signal that Cosmik generated was a winning signal. Cosmik itself took a whole bunch of losing trades and a whole bunch of winning trades, but I am very selective. That is the key to overall success in this business, I believe. You gotta be selective and you gotta have rules. So now, again, I would participate only in the first one. I would not take the second one, but it was also a winning trade. I would not take a long, but it was a winning trade. Again, Cosmic takes the subsequent signal, which was a losing trade. Now we have the 10 o'clock news, so let's skip the news because no one trades the news. Now, one thing I pointed in Zoom is that if price reaches the 710 area and starts firming up, I would actually start being bullish, because above 710 the market should firm up and start going higher. So I think they made a low of 717 during the news announcement. Now 717, again, we're talking about an area, and for the Nasdaq I gotta give them the 7 points. We start firming up. Now I am no longer interested in short trades. Now I am looking for long trades, because the market reached a very important level on the downside. It actually turns stronger if the 710 area holds. So I'm not looking for a short trade. I'm looking for long trades. And this would have been my first losing trade here. It just would have been. This would have been my first losing trade. Here, I would not take a short now, because remember, I'm looking for price to firm up on the 710 area and go higher. Cosmic does take a short. Of course, it is a legitimate signal. And another one. And now I'm looking for longs. Remember, so I would skip the short. I am participating in this long. This is a long I'm participating in, and this would have been a winning trade. Only the first one, not the subsequent one, so I'm missing all this. I'm missing all this, and I'm not sorry about this, because, again, it is my plan that avoids the very wide swings, the very big swings in a account balance. I don't want that. I much rather miss on some trades but have a very stable profit curve. Again, if it's another long, I'm not interested in shorts now, right? We're above 710. I'm looking for longs if it's another long trade, and I'm skipping this one and this one. And again, though, I have a winning trade here. I am not taking a short. Cosmic did, and it generated a winning trade. I'm interested in longs, and this is the long that will give me a profit. So on and so forth. So again, my point is, Cosmic ZTP is a terrific system. It is definitely one of the better ones. You can make it a lot more effective and not have very, I shouldn't say that, reduce the probability, because it's all about probability, reduce the probability of wild swings in your account balance if you trade it with a plan. So in all this stretch of time and all the signals I pointed of trades that I would take, there was one losing trade. Everything else was positive. Cosmic ZTP on his own was up $1,400 in less than an hour, which is a lot better than I would have done, but then drew down $1,400, which is far worse than I would have done. I hope that helps. So now I'm going to attach the recording of Cosmic on Friday. Yeah, so S&P wanted at 18. I was aware of the 18. I did not think they would actually come to 18. But that's what they wanted. They wanted the 18. We can still do 54. It just would require some work now.
Order filled.
We have a long Cosmik.
Target filled.
Cosmik up over 1350 after 47 minutes of trading.
Order filled.
Another long. I'm going to keep my stop in the same place. It's good here.
Target filled.
Yeah. By the way, look at the low on the Nasdaq, 717 against my 710, which you should remember.